We are back once again, just for a few moments, just for a Friday night. It is Keith Pelzer, and I am celebrating my dude before the 12 o'clock hour, Paris Bowens. And so, my boy, I love you, man, and we definitely miss you down here on this side of Jordan, as we say. But nonetheless, we are still here. Those of us who remain, we expect to be caught up, one day. But until then, we navigate through life and we deal with life as we can, best we can. And so to everybody who lost a loved one, who's missing people, and you're going through it, cheer up, have some joy. Everything's going to be all right. It's not going to be easy. We have our word on wheels that we gave yesterday, and hopefully it has helped somebody. What's going on, John? Hopefully it actually helps somebody to know that you can have a situation where peace is not just everything is the way you want it, and sometimes the road does get rough, but you can still have peace even in the midst of your storms. It's not easy. It takes a while. Sometimes it takes a long time, but you can get there. And so just word of encouragement. And so for right now, let's take and we're going to celebrate my boy Paris and just drop this song called Stay. And Stay is one of my favorite songs that I like to rock out to. And I'm just going to jam to it for a wonderful Friday night. Is that all right? And then we'll talk and see who drops by, have a little fun. And then I'm going to bed tonight. But here we go. Let's get it, dude. Rock out to it. If you like it, let me know. Sis.
I want you to stay with me. I want you to stay, don't leave. I want you to walk with me. I want you to walk with me. Cause I've been searching for so long to find someone to share my heart with, Lord. And I have taken you for granted, and I can't afford to lose you, my love. I want you to talk with me. I want you to talk, talk with me. I want you to stay with me. I want you to stay. My inspiration, and I am willing to change all my ways. Oh, 'cause I can't settle for a life without you, Lord. I know I can't survive. No. You are my reason,
Inspiration.
and I am willing to change all my ways. I want you to stay. You to stay.
That's some different type of music to rock to.
I want you to stay. Don't go. Don't leave. Stay.
I need you.
I need you. Like the man on the lifeline. And I need you. Like the baby needs his mother to stay.
Stay with me.
I need you.
I need you. Stay with me. I need you. Man, I love good music. It's nothing like it. Yes, and so once again, that is Stay from Paris Bowens, the late Paris Bowens. Celebrate his birthday today. Wasn't able to make it down there on the waterfront, but that is my boy. You don't, maybe even if you don't know him, you just heard the music and you know it's good. So you know it's great music. You find music that really touches your soul and lifts you. Don't always have to be a church song, but there's good music, feel good music that just lifts and just picks you up. E-Money, what's going on? John, I see you. Whoever else is there, if you got to go, just say what's up. Throw a peace sign, let me know that you's there, that you hollered. I appreciate everybody that I've met in the pandemic, people that I've already knew, people with the check-in. It's been fun. Even through hard times, this has been fun. And so I want to say something that's crazy. I do want to ask a question. I'm curious to where people are spiritually. And I think that a lot of people have grown, and the pandemic has set off your growth in one way or another. Lem, I know you celebrating an anniversary. I ain't even going to ask you nothing because you better be chilling because I know you on lockdown. I know that, bro. But there's my Dawn. What's going on, Dawn? Looking great as usual. You better go ahead, Dawn. And Mark, hey, Mark, check it out, dude. Oh, wait, Don, are you overseas? Where you at, cousin? Like, are you still in Dubai on top of some world tower, something? I'm not sure. Janice is in the house. Wow, y'all just dropping by tonight. It's good to see y'all. Seriously, it's good to see y'all. I like doing stuff like this because I just like having fun. Dante, what's good, man? I miss you, man. So are you in town? Are you set up? Do you got your phone with you? Like, you gonna holler at your family or something like that? That'd be nice to holler at you for a second. India, what's going on? There's another India. Listen, bro, I'm trying to get on my Mark Daniels. You understand what I'm saying? So wait, let me give you a full, hold up. Let me give you a full, wait, let me pull it in a little closer. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the Mark John going on. I ain't quite there on the stomach. You understand what I'm saying? But I got the rest of it, Mark, okay? I'm not quite there, but I got a lot of it going on, Mark. Oh my gosh, man. So, so wait, where are you at, Dante? Are you like in America? Like, I'm just trying to figure out where you at, family. Okay. Holla at your boy, and you got to get up on this show, man. Like, I haven't been consistent because I've been doing work. And I know everybody's been busy, but you got to come on and join this. Mark, you got to holler at us, man. I see you doing a lot of big things. And the pictures is all that. I see you, dude. Y'all look at this guy's pictures, man. He said biceps lit pastor. Look at this guy. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? I'm trying to be on that diesel. Y'all think I can get there? If anybody think I can get there, just say you can do it, man. Get on the diesel like Mark. That'll be great if I could get on the diesel. So I've been just testing out gear. Anniversary was yesterday. Well, Lim, if you good, you know how to call in, man. You understand what I'm saying, Lim? If you're trying to jump in, let me know you jumping in, Lim, and all you gotta do is just hit me, log in. I'll send you the link. Yeah, Mark, I'm definitely getting there. I'm not trying to get up as chiseled as you, bro, but I'm getting close to it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting close to it. But listen, so Dante, make sure you hit me up as well. Let me know whenever you want to jump on. I just want to holler at you, find out what you're doing overseas, because I know you're doing big things. I know your mom ain't going to tell me everything. She probably don't know. But anyway, I know you're doing big things. We were supposed to talk about how you got stuck over there, and you just got back a few days ago. I'm home till the end of September. Let's link. All right, Dante. Listen, y'all, family. This is, I can't even really say nephew, cousin. Like, he's like cousin nephew because he's young enough to be like son, kinda, but then older, but not a kid. Is a grown man. So I'm gonna just say family. And so Dante, Kennedy, love you, man. I'm grateful that you got stuck over there in Dubai when the pandemic first went on. And so it was a good thing to see you home and to reconnect with the family. And of course, your mom held it down. Family, wife, everybody held it down. Amazing work that was done in a world that we didn't know what was going to happen. And so I don't know if I have the discussing crew right now, but I'm really curious on how people are feeling right now in the state of what we know as faith in church. Like, has everything really changed? You know, do we look at weekends like we used to? And what are we looking for? In a world of chaos, a world where you have insurrection and you have people that just protested because of bad violence and stuff, and you know they get smoked up and they get guns pointed at them, and then people just take over the Capitol and nonsense are happening in our own inner cities. People are still getting shot, killed, dying every day. This is the weirdest time to be in, but there's a sense of joy that I feel, that I think that internet connection and how we had to learn how to reconnect when we got disconnected from a pandemic. I think relationships are much stronger, much more genuine, a lot more rich. You know, evil people have increased evilness, and genuine people, they have come out of their shells and they're more genuine. They're stepping out. Real love, I don't think we waste our words that much anymore on really loving one another. I don't think we waste time in showing that love. I think that we're a lot more authentic, and we were forced to be, but we're embracing authenticity. And so, wow. Lemon, you just got home from Dorney. You were like right around the corner from me, not too far. And so, yeah, so you went to Dorney Park. That's good. Shout out to my man, Lemuel, another brother that I met in the pandemic. Great man of God, wonderful husband and father to his children. You're doing a great job. I'm encouraged, blessed by you. We've all been behind the camera for the most part, and we've been on the internet. And the best that we know about one another is the picture that we see and the words that we say. We don't have that time. We didn't have that time of experience to really get on one another's nerves in such a way where you kind of meet the not so great part of people. And then we were quarantined enough that all we could really put out is really who we are. We had limited space to expose who we are. We had posts that kind of start to define where you're writing things down and you're saying things. And then when people see it, they can read it back. You know, they get to know your heart, where you're engaging, where you're not engaging, the things that matter, how you feel in times of emotion and when things are going on and you're going through. This pandemic has pulled so much stuff out of people. It's kind of like, you know, a boiling inside that whatever's really in you, it's coming out through your skin. And then in another sense, it's like a detox for people where it's like you just filled up with so much crap and junk, where it was like this was a time to reconfigure and to really expose who you really wanted to be or who you were blocking yourself from being. So I am totally just grateful for what's going on here. Elo, what is happening, bro? I was just on, and I think I had your mic. I was my boy Irvin Fryer left this microphone here, and so I was testing this one out, and I hooked it up to my system. It sounds good. So I did that on YouTube. I just did a little sound test and mic check so you can hear the processing on it, and I think it sounds wonderful. So I was just up here having some fun. So thank y'all for joining on tonight. I don't have anything like super set up. I just like having fun online. And so Lem, are you on or what? If you on, let me know. If not, don't worry about it. If you setting up, let me know. Elo, what are you doing, man? Let me know if you set up. It's nothing but an SM7B. I just threw a little yellow thing on there to match my yellow glasses that Sonia got for me. And so Yolanda, yeah, I'm just teasing tonight. I talked to Man. That's my dude. Everybody, if you don't know who Man is, I'm related to him. I like to say that he's like my nephew. Man, this is Yolanda Roberts. This is mom. And so, yeah, Man he was in Florida. I ain't gonna tell his business, but he works with a lot of big name people. But he was doing his thing. And so checking on him, young man with a great heart and understands a lot. Now, yep, Yolanda, we can laugh about that. And y'all say hi to Yolanda. She is a cancer survivor, 15 years, if I got it correct. And so shout outs to people that have, rocked through these years of hard time, and they are living testimonies of survival. All right. So Elo, you are in Puerto Rico again. Hey, check this out, Elo. I got a nice little button here, and I'm gonna see if it works. Look at that, man. I was sitting here doing work at home, y'all. See that? I see you in your house sneakers. Listen, I got my house sneakers on, Yolanda. I ain't playing. I learned that from Man. I put my house sneakers on. So hoping for next time. Please excuse me tonight. Half asleep. Now, listen, Lim, I'm not trying to stay up all night. I'm farting around until my wife gets home. She had to go out tonight to some women's event. And so, when your husband and your wife is out, sometimes you get a little lonely at home until she gets home. So you try to occupy your time and you have fun. So look at this. See this here, Lim? I put my little comment section thing together, and I like my buttons. I set my buttons up and I'm really feeling it. So if you like the mic sound, I worked hard on this, okay? I really worked hard on this to try to get my settings right so that I could get my mic right, because it's kind of like, look at that. There she is. Are you on your way home, babe? I miss her. Yolanda, say hi to your sister. She's on here. Tina, are you on your way home? Lemuel didn't tell us that it was his anniversary and we could have hooked up with him in New York. But he didn't say anything about that. It's like, no. But y'all been married for how long, Lim? 17, 25, 35 years or something? So, Elo, I know I'm jumping around, y'all, but I put that MV7 on here. Is that what you have? I plugged that thing up and it sounds real rich. Diana loved it. She was feeling it. A couple other people heard it. I think it sounds great. I'm just about to text my wife and just see if she's on here. She might be driving, so I'm going to see if she can just log in and not do anything. Felicia Urquhart, what is going on? I miss you, sis. See, I was just talking about connecting with people. That's all I'm doing right now on here. I'm just connecting, saying what's up to people. Who else is on here, y'all? Anybody else on here? Like, just shout out. It's 17 people looking right now. Just wave. Everybody just do a wave emoji. If you're watching right now, do a wave emoji so I can just say what's up. I'm going to touch on something that's kind of, it gets scary to some folk, but for me, it's not scary, okay? And let me just put some little cool music on, right? So I'm going to say something that seems a little scary for some people, and it's not scary for me. Tasha, there you go. It's good to see you, Tosh. So look, I'm putting all y'all on here. I'm just dropping them on here. Look, Sonia, she said what's up. Tasha, look, I'm just dropping them on here. Tasha says what's up. Elo, yeah, MV7 is my main mic, but I use the Zoom ZDM on the road. Got you. Mickey is here. Mickey says what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Lem, he done celebrated. Lem, tell us how long you've been married. Shout outs to you for birthday. Yolanda, tell us how long you've been on this side of what you have been through. So just put that in there. Felicia says all is well. Thank y'all for the check-in. This is real talk right here. Tom, that's what I'm talking about. I know you missed the convo, Tom. I'm kind of moving it over to YouTube. But I'm back, man. I'm gonna be back on here because I'm feeling real weird about spirituality the way we used to do it and church as normal, because I've gotten in connection with so many people outside of the four walls. It's just been a blessing, and so I'm excited for whatever is next. Dawn Kennedy, retired from the police force, salon owner, great mother, all of that stuff, and you look wonderful. Okay, each year just seems like you never get older. Lemuel, 17 years, excellent, man. 17 years of marriage, bro. You are doing the darn thing. And so I really appreciate you, man, for being the example that you are, and being the brother that you have become. Hector, what is going on, man? It's good to see you. To all of these people. So listen, I've connected with so many people in this pandemic. I can't complain. One of the things I can point out to most of us is, if you have not stretched during this pandemic, you can't blame anybody else. Okay, listen again. If you have not stretched, this wonderful woman right here, Dawn, she knew me before I knew that I was me, in a sense. That's how far back we go, like family. Her mother, my father, everybody, like, go way back. And the interesting thing about our relationship is that we've known each other for so long. We've been family, and great people in your life, they don't actually go anywhere. They're always there. Like, even if you don't see them for a while, you'll connect with them. They'll be there, right? But then there's people that you meet on your journey that have that quality where it's not about how long I knew you, but it's the quality of who you are. And so I've come to know that the value in who you are every day that you live, you don't have to spend 30 years for that quality in you to be recognized. Okay, listen again. You don't have to spend 30 years of knowing somebody for the quality to be recognized. There's a benefit in my relationship with Dawn. Okay, Dawn Kennedy, knowing her all these years, knowing her family, her sister, her brother, and all of that. There's a benefit in that. There's history. But then when I meet somebody like Lemuel, when I meet somebody like Dr. Elo, when I meet, a Diana Gladney, when I meet people that I've met in the pandemic, in the midst of chaos, it's the quality of who the people are that really matter in your life. And then when you connect, and so let me also touch on Tasha Russell. She's in the comment section. We go back to grade school together. There was a big gap of time that we hadn't talked to each other, hadn't seen each other. And then you see one another again, and it's like it's 10, 20 years later. And then the quality of that person is what really matters. And so there's a lot of people that have a quantity of friends, a quantity of family, but they don't have a quality of circle around them. And that's bad when you don't have a quality. And so, there's some things that the quality stands no matter how long it's been on this side of production, if you will. But there's some things that just lose their value. They don't gain it. And so when we say, though the outward man perishes, the inward man is renewed day by day, you want to be around people that have a renewing going on in them. Because when there's a total dying, it's jacked up. Tom, come on, help me, Tom. And Tom, your son, we're going to be on the same team this year, bowling. But there's a connection of the quality of the people you meet. I've been uncomfortable around a lot of people at times. I'm a bowler. Tom is a bowler. Shout outs to my man, Tom Young. Tom Young is a bowler. But the genuineness in this man, we connected like friends and like father to his son, because big brother to a little brother, whatever we have there. But the thing is, it's the quality in the character of this man, and it stands out over time, so much so that people in the conversations column, they have not even met Tom face to face, but they know Tom. And that's through the quality of our conversation. Okay, we messing with a K alliteration, which really Q, but let's use the K sound. The quality of the conversations that we've had, the connections, people voicing through battle of racism, people battling through bad presidency, people battling through and conversing through and connecting in the midst of a pandemic, which is hardly from over now. And so I'm reminded of how we're told to be anxious for nothing but in everything. And the anxiousness of people to find some kind of normalcy. I'm just trying to figure out, what is the old norm that many people are running to? And then what is the norm that we don't know, that we're so in a hurry to get to that we miss the appreciation of what is right now? and dealing with what is now. Back down to mask and putting them on or taking them off, and the frustration. I think everybody's frustrated that we had to be quarantined. Everybody's frustrated that we had to put masks on. But what are we doing for the greater good in the long run? Because whether we like it or not, life has changed and life has shifted, period. There's no other way around it. And so the great news is when we strive to understand perfection, and we can be perfecting even in the midst of pandemic, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of COVID, there's still a perfecting in us. There is a mercies renewed every morning. There is a first day of the rest of your life. And so I'm grateful for people who have really stepped up and allowed, out of all that they've been through, allowed their inner person to blossom out and to come out and be a blessing. So shout outs to everybody who's figured it out, to pastors who figured it out in the pandemic, people who figured it out how to encourage leaders that they realize that I know he or she thinks they know how to get through this, but they have problems too. And they're mentally going through it just like the people that they serve. And so we all are here to help one another. And for me, I love platforms like this because no longer is it just radio, TV, whatever, but this is a way to express ourselves. And sidebar, I'm having fun with it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having fun with it. So I cannot wait to hook up with Dante. Mark, I want you to tell us about all the bodybuilding and stuff like that and how you've pivoted. Shout out to my girl, Virdra Jackson. If y'all don't know who she is, you need to look up Dr. Virdra Jackson. She has a show that I have the blessing of working with her with, and it's called The Flip Side of Adversity. And the one thing that we all can touch and agree on is that we've all faced some kind of adversity. And facing adversity, the question is, what's the flip side of the adversity that you've been through? And so those are the stories that's going to help. The one thing that we all got to be honest with is the pandemic that we're going through, that we faced. Everybody's got testimony. Everybody's got one. What did you do to pivot in that moment? If I were to just bring Dawn and Dante on here and they, as mother and son, were to tell their story about how everything went down and how they had to pivot and how they had to get through until the time when they saw one another again, that's a great story. And I think that is really going to help people out. Okay? I lost an aunt in the midst of pandemic. I lost some members in the midst of the pandemic. And so that has become hard. And there are people that we didn't think was going to make it, that they actually made it and they're still here. And so there is a story to tell. There's pivots that have happened, and a lot of people have something to say that you can help somebody. We found out relationships that we didn't need, and we were able to walk away from it. And let me say something on that note. Stop wasting the post on shouting out the people that you dumped, that you dropped, that you let go. Because real happiness ain't spending time talking about who you moved away from and who you separated from. Because if you're wasting that much time talking about who you separated from, that's kind of obvious that you still stuck where you were. But if you really are somewhere else, you don't even have time to hate on them. You don't have time to lift all that up. You can actually keep it moving. Because here's the thing. Other people know how bad it was for you. Other people know you were miserable around certain people in certain predicaments and situations. And so when they see you on the other side of that, they're able to look at you, and those people can do the testimony for you. Those people can make others aware, and it becomes a testimony of look at how God has blessed that person. And you know what the bigger part is? The less you say about all of it, that shows how much you're healed, because you don't have to say that much about it. If I can just talk about my sister Yolanda real quick, I did not know all of what she went through, but when she told me, it was relevant in the moment, and I was able to look and say, wow, look at God. I know her children, and I've talked to them. Not her daughter, but I've talked to the boys, and you know, there's some things that hasn't come up. My aunt is a survivor. There's different people that survive. There are people that did not make it through some things, But you know what? The family is still left with joy because they're at peace in their soul. Everything doesn't happen the way we want. I didn't expect not to have my father in the year 2008. I didn't see that coming. I didn't expect to be pastoring by 2009. I was trying to run the street, go to LA, do some more music and stuff like that. And then the Lord calls my dad home. I had to figure out how to pivot. But the thing is, I didn't waste time just going over and over and over about how much I miss my dad because of the fact that the relationship that we had, the time that we spent, understanding the quality at that point in time, it makes all of the difference. Check this out. I'm going to use this technology and I'm just going to pop in how awesome this Ecamm stuff is because I'm able to pop in and look at this person right here. Who is this? You gotta.
I'm off mute.
Yeah, you're off mute. Let me turn this music down so people can hear you. Where are you at? Who is that with you? Oh my gosh.
Who is this?
What and who is that with you? Where'd you find her at? Y'all say
I left the Uniquest thing, and then I came over here because it was girls' night.
Oh wow, it's girls' night. You know why I'm live right now, right? Because I just told everybody that I went live because you weren't here, and I'm missing my wife, and so I'm just, I was trying to find something to do.
She's sick.
And
She's sick.
I was just trying to, I was trying to find something to do. Hey, you know what?
You've been so sweet lately.
So
that was so nice. And the kids are texting me that they cleaned up. The kids are saying they cleaned up too.
Hey, so wait a minute. I need you to go to YouTube and I have to learn how to put admins on there because I just had a troll or whatever you call those things. And I have to control how to block people. I'll figure that out. So, wait, you have... Okay,
yeah, I don't know how to figure that out. I'm too busy out here on the deck fighting the bugs a little bit. I love it because he is deck life. It's about that life. But I'm about to go back inside in a minute.
Yeah, the rebellion. And so I may have to shut down my YouTube live chat.
Why?
Huh? I may have to shut it down. So Elo, anybody that's watching, I'm gonna do this live. So Elo, how would I shut down an ignorant knucklehead that's messing with my live chat? That's what I need to know. So I'm going to figure this out real quick. Are you still there?
I'm here. Gotta be on mute because we're having girl chat in the background.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I gotta boot you off. And so let me see. So when you get hacked, yeah, I think I got hacked or something like that. He said hide them. Okay. So Elo, how do I hide them? Listen.
I don't love you.
So people, you are experiencing live right now. What happens when you get hacked? So this is a learning process for me. I am not, it really doesn't bother me. I'm going to figure this out real quick. It just keeps going. Okay, Camera Junkie, you can tell me how this works, or maybe I'll just shut down YouTube and then I'll come back up and get this guy off. So people, I will see y'all in a second, and then I'll be back. All right. So, because on one side, I am really having a hard time with this guy. And so I'm going to shut down and I'll be back. Bye, dude.